A.M. Last name is Sibakan, S-Y-B-A-N-G-O-N-E. G is in top, O-N-E.
You live in where do you live?
I'm from Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia.
Georgia, okay.
Yes, sir.
Where do you come in the United States?
We were refugees when we came over, sir. We had no choice to come over.
When was that though? What year?
I came in 1986
Refugees from what was going
from
on?
Laos. There was a civil war that broke out in Laos.
Okay.
But it wasn't the war of Laos fighting Laos. It was more Vietnam fighting Laos. That's why we have to break. The same thing happened in Cambodia as well.
Okay.
And then South Vietnam is the same problem.
Okay.
When America withdrew, all hell broke loose for everyone.
Withdrew? What do you mean withdrew? You withdrew from Vietnam?
Withdrew the troops from Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia. So the people had no choice because of the situation of the world. They don't have the supplies, they don't have the ammunitions. They just couldn't fight back, and they had no choice.
So when America withdrew from Laos, Vietnam, and Cambodia?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
But there was war that took place over there, and now they're just calling for justice, democracy, and freedom in Laos. A lot of people here share the same cause. You have human trafficking.
Yeah.
You have forced child labor.
Human trafficking, forced child labor.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You have illegal logging. You have mining. You have development of dams.
Okay.
You have drugs.
Upside down.
You have forced disappearance.
Drugs like
Heroin, meth.
Sorry,
Thank you,
give
sir.
you this.
Thank you.
You got me from Minnesota.
Is this for you?
Yeah, Bulyang is my last name right here. The third page. Sorry.
So that would kind of help explain why we're here, to help support.
This is the page.
Oh, only 2 pages?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
The list goes on and
Right here.
on.
There you go.
And how are you? Where do you live? Okay, so you, yeah, so it's pretty, what do you think?
Well, we just want to tell the world, please use the freedom to help people in need.
There you
Please
go.
use freedom to help people in need.
Yes, sir.
Oops.
The world needs to know what's going on in Laos, Cambodia, and Vietnam.
Okay.
There's no freedom of speech. There's no election. Only selection. There's tax.
Well, is that on here?
No, it's not on there.
So no freedom of speech, what?
There's tax without representation.
Okay. Right.
So our people just basically they live in an ungoverned land, ungoverned society.
Okay.
There's no rule of laws, no freedom to speak. If they speak, they'll die. If they assemble, they'll die. It's as simple as that. That's why we're here using our voice.
If they speak, they die.
If they speak, they die. If they assemble, they die.
Okay. Okay.
That's why we are here, to use our voice to help the people without voices in Laos.
Okay.
The Lao people cannot complain. You complain there.
We complain on their behalf. We just want justice. We want fairness. We want a new government. We don't want a communist government.
Since 1975?
Since 1975, 40 years, progression. There's no development.
You want elections?
We want free election. One person, one vote. One person, one vote. And have the UN monitor the election so it's fair. Let the people govern. Let the people have self-determination to govern themselves.
How long are you going to be here today?
3 hours.
What message do you want to send to President?
Well, President
So
Obama.
these nations, representatives of these nations, the leaders of these nations are here today, right?
Yes, sir.
Vietnam, Cambodia,
Yes, sir.
they're all here, right?
Yes, sir.
And you don't think it's appropriate if the president is meeting, right? The president should not be meeting with them, right? Is that what
No, I think it's a step forward, progress. But what he needs to do is talk about human rights. He needs to balance the financial aids, the taxpayers' dollars here.
He needs to balance financial aid.
Going into Laos and have audit committee to audit the money that goes into Laos. Because we, the taxpayer, pay for that. So we want the money to be well spent to actually help the people, not to line the pockets of the Laos corrupt politicians. That's what we want to see.
Okay. All right.
So we want impact, social impact. We want to have social impact, economic impact, political impact as well.
Okay.
Thank you.
You've got a lot of
หมอลำเนี่ยล้ำขึ้นมาเลยความดันขึ้นละใจหายไหลพักไก่สอนเลยพักไก่สอนเลยตัวทับตื่นต้นแกวผัดลังมาแล้วโอ้ยคนเราไม่ได้ฟอนมันคาเต็มที่มันไม่ใช่สนุกเอาเนี่ยว่าตัวทับตื่นต้นแกวผัดลังมาแล้วมันมาคนเอาไว้เจ็บไม่ฮักไปดูแดงแดงจังเลยดำไม่ถ้าต้นจับเจ็บตัวแล้วตั้งขายคนไหนเขานัดยกไปติดได้ภายในตกมาในภายหน้าล้านละบุกขึ้นไม่ยันบ่มีหอดไม่มาไว้เฮ็ดเดือน
แต่ว่าล่ำนี้เงิน
คันจีว่าวนี่ผู้ฟังมันกับผู้ฟังได้แต่ว่าผู้ล่ำเหนื่อยเลยมาจากเท็กซัสเด้อโอ้ยรับดับเครื่องมาเลยไปโลดคนตรงงานคน